And here's one place where people get lost here. They really get lost because one of the things that they don't understand about Hollywood um, is that Hollywood doesn't talk about other people. Hollywood talks about themselves. And so when you're making some kind of industry happen, when you're talking about some marketplace, you talk about what you're doing. You don't continually badger somebody else about what they're doing wrong, right? Like that's not, like Hollywood doesn't dump on Bollywood every 5 minutes. You see what I'm saying? Like that's not useful. So the fact that conservative curators are typically badgering Hollywood, that's what I'm talking about. Like, there's no point in doing that. If you want to create, the best way to fight something is to create your own thing. It's not to like continually hate on someone else. That's just not a way to live, right? Imagine if you had been married to some person and it was a bad decision and you got divorced and all you do now with the rest of your life is talk about how bad your ex was. What a wasted life. Like what are you doing? Like that's such a waste. No, start something new, do something new with your life. Like preserve your life. Make it valuable. Do something interesting and valuable with your life. Like part of this goes into my beliefs about God. Like God wants us to live our new lives in Him with a well of everlasting life and joy. He doesn't want us constantly talking about our old lives. Boy, I wish I was doing this other thing. Like what? I mean, stop letting someone live rent-free in your head. Like that's what you're doing. So no, do something new. If you got nothing new going on, bro, like you don't know how to live. You gotta transcend the past. So the only way you can do that is learn what is good, right? So you've got an ex, right? You got your ex-wife or your ex-husband, and you're talking about how bad they are. Okay, well, that's nice. Let's get over that, right? But then how do you know if they're bad people? How do you really know that? Like they oppose you, like they did something that you didn't like. Maybe you're the bad person. So how are you going to know that? Well, the way you know it is by knowing what is good, right? And then whatever is not that is not good, is bad, okay? So that's the only way this works. The only way this works, because it's too specific on one side. Good is very specific. Like people think of it like evil is very specific. It's actually not. It's actually just kind of whatever, right? A lot of people think of it, the Gnostic thinkers, I talk about Gnosticism. Gnostic thinkers, they think of it as chaos, right? The Demigorgon, right? Chaos. Well, chaos is just like whatever is not order. That's all it is, right? It's a lack of order. So, order, plans, a structure, discipline, like right and wrong, right? And so that's good versus evil. So if you think that you've got a new film movement, you think you can do something in culture, like you think what you got going is better than them, prove it.